Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield. In the last episode, we pissed off SysDef, and we are no longer a part of the UC SysDef. They put me in prison for a day. I thought it was going to be something horrible, and it was like a day. That's it for killing a couple Marines? Well, anyway. So we're on Neon completing the Crimson Fleet mission.
Gone. Just gone.
Who's fighting? Who's fighting? Simon, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. I saw some... Okay. Let's turn that off. You guys all hiding? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's see. Let's go. You guys coming? Okay. I haven't looked at Simon, see what he's carrying, to be quite honest. What are you carrying, Simon? Let's get you out here. Come on, Simon. Which direction we're going? This way? What? It's telling me to go this way. Oh, it's gotta be this way. Okay, over here, I guess. There we go. Come on, guys. That's right. We have to meet her in Madame Sauvage, as if I remember right. A state-of-the-art experimental ship has fallen into pirate hands, jeopardizing advanced technology and intelligence. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. In order to retrieve the conduction grid technology, I need to travel to Neon and meet up with Estelle Vincent, the Crimson Fleet's captain based out of the Hedonistic City. So what do I do with these Crimson Fleet stuff? As I have a lot of stuff I have to kill Crimson Fleet.
Cup of tea hasn't worked, but I'll follow your lead.
All right, come on, Simon.
Got a new assignment for me?
Let me look at your...
I'll take what you need me to.
What are you carrying? You're carrying... Okay, you have that in the still. Okay, so you don't have any weapons. You do have a weapon, but it doesn't tell me what you... It's some kind of rifle, from what I can see. So we'll have to get you a better rifle. Is it a laser? I'll have to watch and see when he's shooting.
Be safe out there.
Speak to Estelle. She's up here, is she? Here you are. Ah! Go down the stairs. Hi, Estelle.
You looking to get zoned?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to stay away from the Aurora things.
Not trying to score some of the good stuff? Okay. That means you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Wow. I'm getting pretty tired of being called a rook. Let's cut this crap and get to work. I need specifics. Who said... Yeah. Let's cut the crap and get to work.
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
I've dealt with Bayou in the past. He's got a clear set of goals, I'll give you that.
The hell? Cry me a river. If you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you. We both need to do what we're told. Yeah, that's on you.
All right. I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Okay. That sounds easy enough. What kind of facility are we talking about? I know where the underbelly's at. What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
So what kind of facility are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
So that sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
What?
It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
I'm always interested in making extra money. Delgado never mentioned anything about a virus. Why should I bother doing this for you?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it?
Oh, wow, bitch.
Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
Well, Delgado never mentioned anything about a virus.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor.
Yeah, I figured.
Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
In his office? This high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job a cinch. I assume I'll be facing some serious security. Why do you need access to their data?
Let's just say that information can be just as lucrative as selling Aurora and keep it at that, okay? But don't worry, I promised Delgado that when it came to the conduction grid data, that's his territory. I won't touch it.
I know the Bayou works at Generdyne.
Yep, nepotism has its advantages.
Yeah, it does.
Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest.
Well, this high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius.
Oh my gosh.
Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
I have some Poled Rejune if it helps. There's got to be a catch. Easy. What will I need the security pass for?
You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass.
Well, I have some Poled Ryujin if it helps.
Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Oh, you can tell me anything useful about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right?
It really is.
Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist?
Not very many.
Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
I assume the city has been loaning them credits to keep afloat.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
Oh, I'm sure it's Bayou. Benjamin. Administrator Bayou, yep. Shareholders, I don't like guessing games. People have no alternatives for receiving power?
Not a single one. In fact, there are no legal alternatives for anything in this godforsaken city.
Yeah.
The only thing people can do is deal with the bullshit and try to get on with their miserable lives. But let's get back to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all its delicious profit?
Oh, I know who it is. It's Benjamin.
Ding, ding, ding. That's 2 in a row. Give this rook a prize. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in this sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course.
Of course.
How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
So, what's Brayson Bayou's story?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Yeah, probably. Anything I need to know about Komiko?
Businesswoman, tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Can you give me the lowdown on Euphorica?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth.
Yep, she did.
Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Okay, that's all.
Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
All right, so we are doing... Oh, wrong one. So, the tech I need is within Generdyne, Neon's power utility company. I'll need to speak to Micah, the owner of a club named Euphoria, who can help me make contact with one of Generdyne's executives. So, optional, locate evidence to extort. Ask Micah about Kumiko's whereabouts. Okay.
Hey there.
Hey there?
Yeah?
Yeah? You're the one who's talking to me. Did you guys hear all that? Thank you. Can I get through? Thanks. Okay, it's over here. Here's the optional. The optional one is over here. No? That's the optional one. Let me see if we can do that. Anybody have bounty on you?
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
Not really. I think I know what that smell is.
Benjamin Bayou's Tower. It's big, all right. Not sure what else it is, but it's big.
Yeah, it's big.
Astral Lounge spared no expense with their marketing, huh?
Nope. In fact, I can get my penthouse from there. Which, if I go into the Astro Lounge, I probably will go ahead and do that. All right, so choose floor. Generdyne Industries. This is G. Have I been in here? I don't think I have. So I'm here to get additional information. Locate evidence to extort. You cannot use. I'm talking to him. Here we go.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now.
Yeah, you look like you are. You look like you're depressed.
If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
A tour would have been nice. What's the conduction grid?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power.
Well, a tour would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too.
What happened?
Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all.
Don't tell me.
I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
They're not. If you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen. I would have expected this company to be making a fortune. Looks like you're doing fine to me. Why are you being so open with this kind of sensitive information?
Why? Because I'm sick and tired of putting on a corporate face and pretending that nothing's wrong. It's do or die time around here. We can either spin our wheels forever or, worse, go under completely.
Looks like you're doing fine to me. I would have expected this company to be making a fortune. Yep.
Wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading water. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation.
Yeah, that kind of sucks,
At this
doesn't
point,
it?
the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D. I can't imagine your superiors are happy about this. Breaking even is better than being out of business. The construction grid is Generdyne's only product?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Generdyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever, or worse.
Why don't you go work somewhere else then? Are you in charge around here?
Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder.
Third?
One step above me is Ayumi Komiko. She's the COO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO who never seems to be around.
Well, breaking even is better than being out of business.
Of course it is, but we're teetering on the edge of a precipice. One wrong move and the whole operation topples into the ocean.
True.
The problem is that Brayson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division.
Ooh.
I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
So you don't have much of a choice. Surely there are other scientists working at Bryson's side. You have to man up and fire the guy. How did Bryson get the job in the first place? Well, we
Isn't
know
it
why.
obvious?
Nepotism.
Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
Why do you care so much about what happens to Generdyne?
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Generdyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them.
So you're an H&R, huh? Surely there are other scientists working at Bryson's side.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy.
Oh, I'm sure.
Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
If you're worried about this company, then send that report to Administrator Bayou. Mr. Bayou is a dangerous man. Bury that report. I honestly don't know what you should do. What exactly does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Generdyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
He should, especially since he's making money out of Generdyne, right? If Generdyne goes under, he's losing all that money. If you're worried about this company, then send the report to Administrator Bayou. But I don't want to. Yeah, go send it to him.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
You'll probably end up dead now. Mind if I ask you some questions about Kamiko? Where did Generdyne get its start?
Generdyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Generdyne's first and last major success.
Can you tell me how the conduction grid works?
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
It's actually pretty ingenious. Why aren't there conduction grids in every major city?
That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple.
Electricity.
The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich
Yep.
environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Generdyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
Mind if I ask you some questions about Kamiko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you suspect that she's involved in anything illegal? Do you enjoy working under her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
How long has she been your boss?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
Do you suspect that she's involved in anything illegal? Do I need to take some Hippo? Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, let's get out of this.
Thanks for taking the
And
time to...
let me get into my business suit. And then...
talk.
Okay.
I'll be happy to answer any questions about the conduction grid, as long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
So, do you suspect that she's involved in anything illegal?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Well, there's no reason for us to have a problem, is there? Just tell me and I'll get out of your hair. I promise this is just between us. Just between us.
I'd like to help you. I really would.
I'm sure we can work something out. That's what I like to hear. I just need information. Nothing will ever connect it back to you.
No,
Oops.
I can't.
I didn't think
Sorry.
so.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
I'm glad you're starting to come around in my point of view. There's always a way to work these things out for everyone's benefit. You need to tell me what you know.
I
There we
really
go.
hope so. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe.
Oh,
And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
I could probably unlock it myself. Do you suspect that she's involved in anything? If you're so nervous about being involved, why are you allowing me into her safe? Yeah,
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city.
everyone is.
People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed.
Mm-hmm.
And spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else.
Yeah, it's a nasty
Something
city.
rotten is going on in this company. And one day, I hope to find out what it is.
Okay, well that sounds good. I think we got it.
Hope to see you again soon.
Okay, so now we have her safe is over here.
Are you lost?
No,
Another day, another shift.
another day, another shift. You gonna sit down, Simon? Okay. Do you even sit down, Kilroy?
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Oh. I can hack this if there was no one here. No one watching me. Can I close the door? Here we go. Can I close the blinds? I can't close the blinds! Oh, did you just open the door? You just opened the door, Kilroy. Come on, I'm shutting the door for a reason. Everyone sees me. It's so cool to watch them sneaking. Does Kilroy sneak then too? Come on, guys. You opened the door. What are you doing? So, we have a, I can put decoration up here, huh? Oh, it's a switch. Oh, I see. Okay, guys. Can we shut the door?
Greetings.
No, not you.
Later, Captain.
How can I be detected? How am I being detected? Huh. Notification, security reminder. Your security software is expired. Automated update failed. Update available. New update is available for your current operating. Okay, so that's all that was?
Know you can bypass this system's security.
Okay. So, all I wanted, I don't want the credits. Let's see what that says.
All right, Ben. What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the book.
Oh, he doesn't
If Generdyne
belong.
was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko.
Oops.
Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profits soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever
Wow.
hear you talking about bracing like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the
Oh,
consequences.
that poor guy. I told him. I had to send him to his death, didn't I? Oh, no. I just sent him to his death. I feel like taking her money now. Yep. Anything else I can read in here? Nope. So, use evidence to extort. Where's that at? That's gonna be where?
What? I'm working here.
I don't see anything else here. Lobby?
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
Hopefully we'll see some action soon. Tired of just waiting around.
You and me both.
Well, I'm sure with me here, things are gonna heat up pretty soon. Why is everybody yelling? Why is everybody running?
Yeah, you.
Uh-oh.
Really going to walk on by and miss out on the chance to experience
I'll handle this.
Combat abilities are well above average.
This isn't going to be a problem.
Finally, some real action.
These damn disciples just show up everywhere. We have another one over here too.
Screw off already!
Show off. Do it. Simple. Love it.
Choose your chunks. Paint your face, defeat your body with chunks. Chunks.
Sometimes it doesn't pick up the weapons.
Come in today and choose your chunks.
All right.
Chunks. Choose your chunks. Paint your face.
Sorry guys. Disciples attacked me.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
All right, I need to speak to you.
Come in and let your cares melt away for a while.
Oh, that's right. This is another one that I'm working on where, yeah. Mind telling me how Kuo ended up working at Euphorica? Who's that?
Q's journey was very personal. He went through a lot of pain before he found himself at my door. It wouldn't be proper for me to tell his story, but mention his Geguli and You might make him feel more comfortable.
I have no idea what that is. I'm looking for Kaminko.
You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Wow. I have some documents for her to sign. I'm an old friend of hers. We go way back. None of your business. Why do you care so much about her?
Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love.
Are you now?
I refuse to let anything bad happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into.
Well, I have some documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes.
Wow.
She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
It's nothing personal, friend.
Oh, I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet. How much is this going to cost me? Who's going to throw me out? You? Now let's use my Crimson Fleet thing.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her.
You're kind of ugly.
Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. You already have access, so you should know the way.
Yep. Use evidence, kill her? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is this one about she's the, I think what they call her. She does a whole bunch of digital music in the Astro Lounge, if I remember right. And someone stole her slate. So I'm looking for information on a stolen slate.
I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price.
She's an icon in the city. Do her this favor? How do I know the information is good?
Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be.
And that's true as a bartender.
And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample.
She's right. People get drunk and things and say stuff. Why should I pay?
When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion. Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free.
Well, she's an icon in the city. Do her this favor.
She is an icon, among other things. Fine. I'll waive the usual fee. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term.
Yeah, I kind of thought so.
Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me.
Okay. What kind of person is Stratos?
He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's.
Wow.
He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust.
Well, yeah.
Enjoy your stay.
Like someone taking panties out of her drawer and keeping them. That kind of shit. I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we will be deciding what we're going to do. Who are you? Danny.
Excuse me. I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
Well, you tell me more about your skills.
I have a good deal of experience with machines, especially robots. I'm also an expert in the manufacture of certain chemical substances. But I guarantee I'll figure out whatever job you give me, even if I've never done it before. I've got a good head on my shoulders.
You and me both. I'd be happy to help. So she's got chemistry, robotics, and energy weapon systems. I probably can end up with too many people on my crew.
You're a real lifesaver, boss. Thanks. There's just one thing to discuss before I sign on. I'm conducting some independent research in the space lanes. I won't let it interfere with my duties, but I refuse to give it up while I'm working on your crew. Is that going to be a problem?
On the contrary, you'll be right at home on my crew. What type of research?
Let's call it colony war history. I'm not comfortable saying any more right now. Can't trust anyone these days, you know?
Well, on the contrary, you're right for our crew.
Good to know I'll be traveling with a fellow intellectual. Scientific curiosity looks good on you, hon. Oh, and don't bother draining your pockets for my salary. I don't really need the money, just the job.
Okay. I thought she said you didn't need the money, but I'll pay you anyway.
Whew, that is a relief. I can't wait to get out of this city.
Okay.
I owe you a favor. Don't think I'll forget it. See you out there, boss.
I'm getting quite a crew. I think I'm going to have to add some more habs. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to close down this episode. When we come back, I will have to decide if I want to kill her or extort her. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.